There's some unique cases that I want to look at as we multiply our polynomials. So the first is when we have a binomial raised to the second power. A common mistake that I want to point out is for someone to think, well, I can take and square the first and square the second. So I would be x squared plus 9. You would be wrong. What needs to happen when you are squaring a binomial is think about it as x plus 3 times another quantity of x plus 3. When we multiply this out and distribute this, what we think about is first we have x squared, then we get plus 3x and another 3x, and lastly we have plus 9. So our real answer is x squared plus 6x plus 9. Note the difference. So be really careful when you are squaring a binomial. Write it all out and ensure that you have it squared appropriately. Let's look at what happens when we multiply by the sum and difference of a binomial. So we have x plus 5 times x minus 5. We're going to square our firsts, multiply negative 5x, multiply the inner, adding 5x, and multiplying our lasts, we'll have negative 25. The unique thing that happens here is that our middle terms end up adding to 0, so we have a final answer of x squared minus 25. I also want to explore what happens when we're bringing something to the third power or any higher power. What you need to think of this as is 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 5. This is 2x minus 5 to the third power. For me, what I like to do is multiply two of them together initially. So in completing that multiplication, I have 4x squared minus 10x, again, minus 10x, plus 25. So that simplifies to 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. All of that is still be multiplying by this third term of 2x minus 5. To complete this, I'm going to create a grid. So I've just made my grid here with the trinomial times a binomial. Now completing my multiplication, I have 8x cubed minus 40x squared plus 50x minus 20x squared plus 100x and minus 125. In total then I have 8x cubed. I'm combining these like terms, negative 60x squared, combining these like terms, plus 150x, and minus 125. So be careful when you are multiplying to binomials raised to a power, the second, the third, to recognize that means separate each term out.